Hello viewers, my name's Quasar, and today we are looking at the brand new teaser image of Dandy's World, and this is actually showing a new update that is coming tomorrow, which is insane. They usually release updates on Friday, so it's pretty cool that we're getting one already. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at this image. Now, the first thing to note here is obviously that brand new tune right next to Lily. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so we can get a better look at that. So this new tune is clearly a pinata or paper mache, and what we see here is what looks to be a new version of the Rainbow Room right behind them. Now, one theory I did see is that this character is related to Goob, and it actually kind of fits because both Goob and Scraps are crafts like made by children, and it is not that difficult for a child to make a paper mache pinata. So that's one thing we see. Another thing we see is both of these tunes holding hands, but I don't think like that could possibly be a new feature, like hand holding. I guess it could boost nothing really, except like, yeah, I don't think it's a feature. I think it's just here for this image. Now I'm going to zoom back out because there is actually something insane we have to talk about here. These posters. I'm going to zoom into one right now, or both of the ones on the... Now, what we see here is something we've seen like once or twice before, and it is Ichor on these posters for the TV show. Now, the most interesting thing here is it says really closely to the word fight, F-I-G-H-T, it's F-E-G-H-T, and the R is out. Like, they removed the R with the Ichor. So, if it is a fighting teaser and we will actually be fighting, which I doubt, that would be awesome. But we're going to go ahead and look at the other ones because I think there's a different thing happening with these posters. So, after zooming in over here, the first thing we see is actually Pebble's face just like covered. He is covered in Ichor and even dripping it. The other one right next to it is the Dandy one, and I believe that's the word kind. Just like circled out and left with Ichor on it. Now, what this is Dandy's World is going right into those horror aspects, which as a theorist myself, I could not be more excited for. And like so far, the game has been pretty open to just having children people, and they all make YouTube videos. I have seen people, and they all make YouTube videos. I have seen people, and they all make YouTube videos. I have seen people, and they all make YouTube videos. I have seen maybe 7 total different channels make Dandy's World Theory content. They'll make like 2 videos and then quit. I'm not one of those people, surprisingly. Okay, anyway, so yeah, they're going full in on the horror. We can see with the boxes and the Ichor coming out, it looks like this game could be like a set mode, like you run around. Hopefully we get first-person access. That would make the game so much more terrifying, as well as like a story mode. Although that doesn't seem what this is. I think this is just a new tune trailer. But undoubtedly, a new floor is coming with this tune, being a version of the rainbow floor that you get on the first floor every time. I suspect it's going to be like level floor 16 plus, because they do that with the like creepier floors. So we're going to have hopefully more floors like this appear at higher levels. I will be streaming this on Friday. Later in the night, I am going to say like 7 PST, Pacific Standard Time? PCS, yeah. Wait, I'm bad with that. Okay. So, we're going to finish looking at this teaser. We know this is not the rainbow floor from before, because posters, barrel, or blocks, and then the Ichor splatters, obviously. But what we also haven't seen before is these bricks on the walls. Those are unknown. This could be like an entrance to Garden View, or something completely different. So, this update is likely just going to be floor, tune, and maybe some trinkets in the shop. But, yeah, this looks like a very promising update. I feel like there's something I'm definitely missing here, and I just got it. The lighting. I do not recognize those lights in Dandy's World. Those look like the same type of lights you see in like Walmart or Target. But usually the lights in Dandy's World are the normal circle kind you would see at like the bottom of a pool. I'm really bad at thinking of light examples. So, I'm going to go ahead and zoom into this block right here so we can obviously analyze that better. So I went ahead and zoomed into the block because, honestly, there is a chance like, I don't believe the blocks, the block just unzoomed. I don't believe the block, maybe I'm just thinking that. I'm thinking that one sky, maybe I'm just thinking that. I'm thinking that one sky, maybe I'm just thinking that. I'm thinking that one sky, maybe I'm just thinking that. I'm thinking that one Skylander. There's a Pinata Skylander, which is a game a majority of my audience has probably never heard of. But it was a really interesting and fun game. But the character I'm thinking of was a Pinata with a hammer. I don't think, like, as far as active ability for this tune, I have a feeling it's going to be something very aggressive, considering that this is a very aggressive looking tune. And what I mean by that is, like, it has horns. Horns are aggressive. Yeah, so it's aggressive. Things we do know about this tune is that it will have, what's the word? It will blink and have its own unique running animation. We're supposed to be getting those for the rest of the tunes eventually, but right now they're still working on it. And these posters are honestly, to me, the coolest thing in this update, because it shows Dandy's World is still connected with the horror of the game. It's supposed to be a mascot horror franchise, and it has kind of drifted away from that to adhere to children, which definitely masked the lore. But I feel like this update is going to bring a bit more of the horror aspects back into Dandy's World, which is something we really needed. Now, with that being said, I have definitely been rambling for way too long. So, my name's Quasar, I'm your host, please subscribe, and this music is a beautiful remix by my friend of my stuff. Well, probably won't be right now. Go on your screen right now of my stuff. Well, probably won't be right now. Go on your screen right now of my stuff. Well, probably won't be right now. Go on your screen right now of my stuff. Well, probably won't be right now, but it could be in a bit. So, there will be a video on your screen of my stuff. If you want to check that out, go ahead. But yeah, with all that being said, have a terrific day. Bye. I have one more thing. The reason I was rambling so much is because this is an unscripted video. This teaser just dropped and I wanted to get something out as soon as possible. With that being said, have a day. Have a day? Yes, you better have a day. If you don't have a day, subscribe. Because days don't subscribe. Have a subscribe and eat a day. Bye.